Well, here she is. It is all mine. As you can see, no motor. I've got a motor, I've just got to put it together, put gaskets in it, put that battery in it, just so then I can, see if I can figure out what's wrong with the lights. Only one and a half go. Can't really see it because of corrosion. The last block that was in it, one of the head studs had stripped, so it didn't quite seal up very well. It's got the old Mexican blanket over the leather. It's not in awesome shape, but it's usable. Dash is meant to be more shiny, but I'll shine that up eventually. The old dash trays, empty obviously. It's got headliner. I believe that it still works. The dome light should still work too. Yeah, that still goes. Got the old Aru. It's in reasonable, pretty decent shape, apart from the engine. No rust in under the fenders. Oh, you can't see under there anyway. The wiring's pretty hoary, but they'll be fixed eventually. Got one of those AA membership badge from however long ago. Quite old. That's the wiring under the dash. Yes, I know it's pretty shot. It's about as old as the car. Well, it is as old as the car. Vacuum wipers. Vacuum motor there. Still got the original trafficators. That one doesn't work at the moment. It's lost power for some reason. But I'm guessing it's probably just the wires falling off. Easy enough. This one usually works. Oh, there's little LEDs in the. That. On the prefect. Usually you turn it that way, but on the prefect, turn it that way. And then, instead of having it on the column, have it in the middle. Alright, it's working today. Decided to work. Little LED strip in there, and that just flops down in there. Back when they're daily drivers, but I'm going to daily drive this eventually. With the 6-volt system, sometimes they didn't pop up, so you just give it the wall a good whack and they'd usually pop up. All the windows work. The back ones are a bit stiff, but being a vintage car, the back doors are quite unused, so it's like, that door I can shut that door. You have to give it a little bit of a shove. Boot. There's a spare wheel which is in reasonable condition. Need a fucking brains. Not enough. Up there somewhere. It's in the sky. What do you know? That seal leaks, but I believe it's because the crack, if you can see it, the crack is at the top. I've heard that you put them at the crack at the bottom and it doesn't leak. Almost guarantee the gas is bad because it's been sitting a fair while. Your wipers. Yeah. That there. We'll pretend we didn't see that one. the old Bakelite. This is the only one that has a crack. Bakelite in the sun gets brittle and then cracks. So eventually I'll probably get a piece of rug or something the same as that. I know it's a bit of a mess in here, but oh shit, door's locked. It's got central locking because I can sit in the centre of the car and lock all the doors. But yeah, that one's has 2 cracks. The rest of them, I believe, are in good shape. Could do with a bit of a shine up, yeah, but there's no cracks or anything, so that's fine. But I don't really care about having a couple of cracks in it. Ford floor mats. What I'm thinking, because I'm pretty sure this is just a rug that they've put in as carpet. It's actually pretty bloody nice. I'm thinking get another rug same as this, cut like a little bit off and put it along the dash, just so then it doesn't crack. Because I've got another dash, but I'd like to not use it, have it spare instead of using all the spare bits. As you can see, I've got a fair bit. I only just noticed that till now. That one's cracked, but as I said, I don't really care too much. Probably screw that back down. As we found when we were driving it before it blew up, everything rattles loose, so every so often, you go around all the walls and tighten up all the screws because they're all falling out. There's a few on the dash because they've rattled loose and we haven't quite figured out where they've come from. There's a little, mostly in decent shape. Headline is good, so yeah, that will stay. If it was in shit shape, then it would be coming down, and to be really honest, I probably wouldn't worry about putting a new headliner in it. Can't be bothered. But these actually originally came with no carpet. It was just steel floor at the front, and have a look on the car. Hold on. Have a look under here. I think that's the one. Yep. There's timber floor there, and further up the front goes to steel. Yes, I have greased everything up that I can find. Oh, I just found another grease nipple. But yeah, it's pretty much everything's been greased up. It's rust free because of the amount of oil that was leaking from the motor. See, bottom of the doors are all good. There's a bit of the paint's not in perfect nick. If you just stand about 50 feet that way, it would probably look alright. And if I stand round about here, it looks pretty bloody nice on camera, but in real life it does not look very nice. There's little touch-up areas. A little bit there. It's not in perfect shape, but most of it's in pretty good shape. Oh, if I can get up here, there's no real rust in the drip rail. There's a little bit, but not enough to be really worried about it. That's the trafficator that, yeah, if you can see in there, it's not exactly great, but yeah, I could get those rebuilt, but it's kind of refurbished, but it's kind kind of like, you know, I don't really have too much money. It's like, you know, I can get I should be able to get the motor all fixed up. And, you know, I do want to get the transmission rebuilt, just, you know, make sure. But it's just the money that goes towards it. Grill's in pretty good shape. I do have another bumper. I am thinking about sticking another bumper on the front. You've got, I believe that's off a the Fordson truck. Don't count on it too much, but I think it is. Battery clamp. Thought they were in there. I've got some valves somewhere. Got a few bits. 2 flywheels, 2 pressure things for the clutch, and 3 clutches, but one I believe is for an earlier model, like the E938. One's the E4938. I've got 2 spare engine mounts. As you can see, it's the motor that I've got to do a bit more to. Pistons, the couple of them are missing. The bottom ring and a couple of them are missing. But yeah, it needs a full set of gaskets, full set of rings, and put together, and valves redone, and the block decked, and I'll get the head decked as well, just to make sure. No, this is not the right right. This is the driver's side spare window frame, or trim, or whatever you want to call it. But it's the passenger side that is cracked. So if I wasn't if that was the right one, then yeah, I'd probably stick that one in there. I've got a few pumps,